Next tonight, in the run-up to Brexit, we have heard concerns from the business community, from scientists and academics in this part of the world, and now from vets. Dick White Referrals in Cambridgeshire is the largest private pet hospital in Europe. Their vets say a disorderly exit from the EU would be disastrous, and they've warned that animal care could suffer. The government says they're working with vet practices so they continue to have a sufficient number of workers. Simon Dedman reports.
What gets agreed and written down when Brexit finally gets defined will have a wide impact for years. 1 in 4 vets in Britain come from the continent. Here at the Adam Brooks for the animal world, nearly 2/3 are from elsewhere in the EU.
So we are about 40 specialists working here, and we lost about 3 of them mostly due to Brexit uncertainty. Not wanting to take any risks with their family life, and so they decided to go back to working on the continent.
Like the NHS, it is proving difficult for vets to recruit from mainland Europe. And like the NHS, there is a shortage of staff. Laura came from Spain to train as a diagnostic specialist.
I'm still planning on staying here for the next few years because professionally I think we have a lot of opportunities here in the UK. I guess long term we'll just have to think about what's going to happen and what is it going to mean for us and how difficult or how easy it's going to be to stay here.
It's not just here at the specialist end of the veterinary world where there are Brexit skill concerns. Abattoirs have to have vets on hand, and virtually all of them are non-British. There is a real feeling of frustration amongst many that 2 years on and Brexit still isn't sorted. And what Brexit means precisely affects most sectors of our lives, including the treatment of our pets.
Without Recent Salad Project Fear, there is a real possibility that the levels of veterinary care that we can offer for both large and small animals across the UK will deteriorate. And job prospects, we employ 285 people here. We pump millions of pounds into the local economy. A proportion of that is at risk of being damaged. I hope that doesn't happen, and we will do everything we can to stop that. But there's a very real prospect that we will not be able to continue to do things in the same way we've done in the past.
People voted for change, we are set to get it. But what vets are effectively asking for, the free movement of skilled labour from the continent, which we have now, that is unlikely to stay the same. Simon Dedman, BBC Look East, Cambridgeshire.